Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Athena if you are new here, and today I am reviewing the HTVRont Auto Heat Press 2. Now this machine was sent to me to review, but I've purchased their products with my own money before. I even have their very first auto heat press that they made, so I am excited to share my thoughts with you. And as I start unboxing the heat press, the first things you'll see are the user manual along with a Teflon sheet. And a Teflon sheet is great for preventing sticking or scorching during heat pressing. All right, y'all, so here I am about to remove the heat press machine from the box. This machine does weigh 43 pounds. Now, the first machine weighs in at 40 pounds, but y'all, this thing seemed way heavier than 43 pounds. I probably should have asked my husband to come and take it out, but y'all already know I gotta be superwoman. So now I am peeling off some paper from the heat press, and y'all, I could not stop smiling. If you could see my face, I was grinning from ear to ear because I was just super excited to start using this new machine. Plus it has two new features that the old one doesn't, and I cannot wait to show y'all. And this machine comes with a regular plug, nothing fancy. Now, as I show you the LED screen, one of the things that I love about it is that it's adjustable. So if you're standing farther away from the machine, you can raise it. But if you're right over it, you can lower it for a better view. So it is such a great feature. So here I'm showing you all the label on the front of the machine, which corresponds with the buttons at the top for easy navigation. And one thing that I noticed right away is the height difference between the heat plate and the ironing board. So there is plenty of space now for thicker items such as sweatshirts and hoodies. So as I pull out the ironing board, you'll notice that there's about 1.5 inches of space between the board and the heat plate now. This is super helpful because now you don't have to worry about burning your hand while sliding your garment underneath. So now I can easily place my designs on the t-shirt while it is on the heat press. Now in the past I struggled with this because I couldn't see the collar and my designs would always come out crooked. All right, so now we're going to get into what each of these buttons are. So this button is the power button. Next we have the time. At the very bottom we have the pressure. Next we have the mode, and at the very top is the temperature. And next we have the custom button. You have the minus and plus sign to increase and decrease. You have the auto button and the start button. And again, this corresponds with the label here. So now I'm going to turn it on so we can start messing around with some of these buttons, y'all. So it is currently set to be 210 degrees. So as of right now, it is 71 and now 73. So as I am adjusting the time on the new heat press, I noticed that it only adjusts in increments of 5 seconds. So unlike my old machine where I could fine tune it in a single second increment. So it is a small change, but something to keep in mind when you're making adjustments. So as I am adjusting the temperature, I also want to mention that this new machine lets you adjust the pressure, which goes all the way up to 170 pounds. So that is a big upgrade because my last machine did not allow for any pressure adjustments at all. And this is the mode button, and it gives you 4 different preset modes that HTVRont has already set up for you. And this is the custom button, and with it you will get 4 different options. You have A, B, C, and D, where you can set your own time, temperature, and pressure for different materials. So I'm setting my first custom button for my HTV material, usually at 305 degrees for 12 seconds. Now, since the increments are in 5-second intervals, I'll stop the press at 12 seconds. And then I'm also going to be setting my pressure at 70 pounds for now, but I'll likely need to adjust it as I play around with it to get my settings just right. So for my second custom material, I will be using this setting for screen prints. I usually press them at 325 degrees for 7 seconds. Again, these are 5-second intervals, so I will be setting it to 10 seconds, but stop the machine at 7 seconds. And for my final custom setting, I like to use DTF prints as well. And I like to set my machine at 300 degrees for 10 seconds. So the A button with the round arrows is the auto button. So once you push in the tray, this will automatically lower the heat press. And once the time is up, it will automatically release. So if the A button is not pressed, you'll have to manually release and press the heat press yourself. Baby, you give me ice and fire. Also note that the start button flashes red when it is preheating, and then it will turn green once it reaches the set temperature. So here's what the machines look like side by side. So they are fairly similar, but the new one is slightly bigger and the older one has fewer buttons. Now, when I pull out the tray, y'all, I'm a little embarrassed. But as you can see, I had to get a whole new mat just to add the amount of pressure that I need for my materials. Now, with the new heat press, I no longer have to worry about using that ugly mat. So overall, I really love the new heat press machine. The adjustable pressure feature is such a game changer. And then that extra space between the heat plate and the board makes it so much easier to work with thicker materials. And with that being said, y'all, I do wish that they would have kept the handle, but that's just my personal preference. And if you're interested in purchasing the new heat press machine, you can use my code Athena30 to save $30 off. But don't wait too long, y'all. This code is only good until the 13th of this month. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe for more small business tips and reviews.